I am really, really worried about this generation. Really, 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 really worried about this generation of consoles. The generation that we are heading to. Um, Apparently, we're talking about how hot the Xbox Series X is gonna run, but hey, here comes the PS5. Hey, I can run hotter than you. Hold my beer, Xbox. Here comes PlayStation. That's how I feel going into this. I still think they should hold it back until 2021. I still stand by that. But I'm not entirely sure. So like I said, I still stand by that. But let's go into this article and actually read it. There's a bunch of comments, so that's gonna be fun reading. PlayStation 5 runs hotter than the Xbox Series X, with the PS5 peaking at 60. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That's freaking hot. You can freaking cook your food on that. That might be saying too much, but you can cook your food on that. Okay. As well-known next-gen console commander has posted what to be appeared estimated peak temperatures for the Xbox, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series X. Unsurprisingly, the information has deeply split opinion in regards to versatility. Especially, there has been some early reports that Xbox Series X that is running particularly hot. However, according to this Twitter-based source, it is the PS5 that reaches the highest point on the thermometer. Appropriately, the Xbox Series S, with its less powerful components, is the coolest out of the three. The SoC die size is measured at 1, and the cooling fan is 120 mm times 14 mm. Estimate P. Okay. Okay. The layer temperature is certainly toasty, but is still lowering than the figure given for the Xbox Series X, which is to be expected considering the higher power parts inside of it. The same source continues to state the Xbox Series X with its large 360.45 million, all that numbers. I'm not a big fan of numbers. So, the peak temperature is certainly very warm, but modern SoCs are designed to tolerate high thermal development. That goes beyond the figure. It might not be wise to place a goldfish bowl or a glass of iced coffee on top of the console, but if placed in open space, then there should be no real concerns. Contrary to the various early comments about Xbox Series X, it appears that in this case as at least that the PS5 is hotter of them all, with a smaller of all that stuff and a dual fan. All those numbers. But the recent PS5 teardown has shown that Sony has paid great attention to dealing potential thermal issues. That's good. There's a huge heat sink inside the console for a start, and there's even liquid milling cooling mechanism to deal with the heat produced. By the high clock in the SoC, chances are both that the PS5 and Xbox Series X will run almost as hot as each other. But as long as the consoles are in well-vented area of memories of the Xbox 360 Ring of Death and PS3 yellow light due to overheating can be left to be fade away. This is kind of worrisome. Let's see what the comments have to say. The PS5 GPU runs at a much higher clock speed, so which is I rather. They did say it will be hot. Yeah, yeah, okay. I believe when it's confirmed, how convenient. Like anything, okay, really? Because YouTubers got their hands. Mm, my. I'm not reading that. Okay. um. Now just reading it, I think people are overreacting because I'm just now reading some of this, and be like, yeah, my laptop kind of runs hot when I try to play a game on it. Like I'm not like you think that's how you should see my laptop when I try to game on it. Like laptops can get pretty hot, even with the cooling fan on. Like even when you have the best specs, um, like it will suck if it dies out with the like Red Ring of Death too. But at the same time, um, I feel like after reading some of this, I feel like some people are just overreacting about this, saying like, "Oh my gosh, it's hot." Like when you get into advanced technology, like if like I'm not big on tech. Okay, I want to be honest right here and there. Like if the games are running fine, if I'm able to play exclusives, that's fine. Because that's what sells me on consoles. Like like the Switch, it does get pretty hot. I mean, not very hot, but it gets hot. I'm feeling it right now because I was playing games on it earlier. Um, but at the same time, I think people are kind of overreacting a bit, maybe. It's just I don't want to see something happen. Like it's understandable when you have really high specs, then it's going to get a bit hot. You know, no matter what kind of cooling system that you have, it's going to get hot. Like back in the day, consoles would not get hot because there wasn't much to them. When you're adding all this tech, when you're adding all this stuff, you have to keep that in mind. So, so you gotta be able to think about it and using the both of the system, using all the components inside in order to run that system to be able to run that game, whatever that game is. Yeah, whatever that game is. But you have to think about it. Um, yeah, and the power supply wattages. You have to be able to think about that too. To me, I'm gonna say this right now. Um, I think I honestly worry, and I'm still standing by this, is that the console should be pushed back until 2021. I even they are trying to rush it out. I don't think they are fully ready. With everything that's going on in the world, I don't think they're fully ready. Like I'm gonna be honest here. I honestly don't think they are fully ready because with all this drama going into it, like with the PS5 showcase, oh no, the PS4 games, and then Xbox lost the Halo Infinite, that got pushed back. Like it's just I don't I think they need to really calm down and kind of think about this. Because I am now worried about the next generation of these consoles, the PS5 and Series X slash Series S. Granted, I'm not going to get them because I don't have that type of money floating around. I do have my Switch, and I'm still going to focus games that I'll get on my Switch. But however, um, this just like now to think about, I thought it was hot after reading it, but after thinking about it and reading some comments, my laptop does get hot when I try to play game. Like I don't think it gets like hot, 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 but I think it might get hot like that. I'm not sure. I mean, there are cooling systems for the laptop, so I don't know. Yeah, so I think people are kind of overreacting here about all this and like which one's harder and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I think. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all care about this? Are you planning on getting the next generation of consoles? Please let me know. And I'll see you guys and girls in the next.